I mean, yeah, Mehrunes Dagon appreciates me, I know. But would it hurt just for him to share it with me? You know, just once. I'd like to hear, "Napalm, good job displacing that farming village and burning down their crops. Great work." I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Hey, you're a great listener. I really appreciate you. Anyways, my mother, she was quite a piece of work. Hear this.
Hello, we are here with Napalm.
You need a place to sleep. Head over to the Winking Skeever.
All right, fair enough.
Fine inn.
And we are going to be spending a fire point. I'll figure out a better name. And we're going to be dumping it in initiation. Your fire-based spells do 20% more damage, but your frost-based spells damage decreases by 50%, and they cost 25% more. Or 25% more to cast. Yes, worth it. Yeah, I think it just changed the frost spells. And here's the thing, we're never touching a frost spell ever. So I don't think any of this is going to be a problem.
If you're heading to the Blue Palace, you might
we
want
need to go to
rethink
a
that
enchanting table up there in Solitude. Doing a little metagaming. I don't. Why would Napalm know about this? He wouldn't. But you know, we need to get this show on the road. So you got to see Napalm doing a little bit of a therapy session. This guy is a narcissistic sociopath. He is absolutely insane, and he's just talking to a dead body.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning
Genuinely
an attack on
venting
Whiterun.
about what he's frustrated with. So yeah, dude's a total psycho.
He doesn't.
And we got a level up.
That's not what
Fantastic.
My scouts report, sir. Every day more join
All
his
right.
cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
So this is out of all the characters I've made thus far in the Broken Things universe, this is the first that's just gnarly, just a bad dude. Search. What did it say? So, is there any redemption? I mean, he might do something good. Who knows? I'm still kind of learning his story. I have certain things planned for him, but we will see.
Oh, a bit of this and a
Here's
bit of
what
that.
I do know. He's insanely powerful. Yeah, we're gonna sell this. Awesome. We're getting some really good level ups. Do we not have a ring on? Apparently not. Do we have enough to get a Grand Soul Gem? What was that? Jade Dragon? 5? Well, I don't know. Oh my gosh, 3,000. No, we don't even have close. Alright. Anything else? Keep the salt just in case we need to cook. Get rid of this. I always keep the flawless 4 just in case we get a special little perk.
Come back to bits and
What is
pieces
this?
anytime.
A sorrel. Oh, it's a jewel. Okay. All right. So let's head over to the museum. This is the first time.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers,
Okay.
but she's selling me short.
This is the first time
There's been rumors of Talos worshippers leaving notes at the Temple of the Divines. I've never seen one myself, though.
Papa says I
So what was the quest that they gave us earlier? Search the shrine of Talos east of Cradle Crush Rock. Okay. This is the first time I'm entering in the museum. I've never done this quest before. So Me and Napalm are winging it.
Proud
I
Spire
have
Manor.
no idea what's gonna happen.
There's a fine home. Up for sale, too.
He's resentful that he has to do this in the first place. Scout a little bit before we do anything. Dragon's tongue. Okay. Nothing special. Alright, move out of the way. Can we drink here? Yeah, we can. It's so. Let's play it in the fountain. You know, Icar's fun fact. I lacerated my elbow when I was a little kid playing in a fountain. There was like glass or something in it. What dumb, I shouldn't have been doing it.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
When I say kid, I was 28. No, just kidding.
The museum is currently closed until further notice.
Is there something I can do? Is there something I can do to help you? Well, today's your lucky day. I just so happen to have a few things you might be interested in.
Do you really? Well, now you have piqued my curiosity. Might I have a look?
Okay. Give him the paintings. Will he give us money for this?
Well, I must say, I am impressed with the quality of your finds. I believe this would be a sufficient payment for these items.
Oh! Whoa! He just gave us 1,500 gold?
You are clearly a cut above the rest. Would you be interested in working with the museum?
I can bring things for you to display.
I think a special arrangement could work. Instead of me simply buying the relics off of you, perhaps you could bring them here, lend them to the museum. I'll give you an occasional finder's fee, and we'll safeguard your collection for you. You'll be able to access any and all of your collection as you see fit, and you'll know the rest of it will be safe in your absence.
Sounds good to me.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 Septim tour then.
The building was once called Magnarian Hall and was built as a temple dedicated to Talos, the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold concorded, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed, and is quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim,
cool.
such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and
Taking
more.
it in.
Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you could help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed. Yes?
Okay. Any news for me? I have some things for display if you would be so kind.
Of course.
Is this one of the things for display?
Wonderful. I'll get right to work having this displayed.
You must wait for the SOAR operation to complete.
Greetings.
Okay, any news for me?
Oh yes, I have in fact been researching the location of an artifact of interest. If you have the time, you could investigate it. I'll mark the location on your map. Let me know if you uncover anything.
Very well then.
Okay. Well, that's very exciting. You know what? Let's not highlight these for now. So where? Oh, wow. Deliver Arcadia's. Whoa, we forgot to deliver the letter. Like it matters. Okay, so is there... Let's see. Well, where is it? Find a Dwemer engraving tool for Arian Morelius. Is that you? Okay.
Ah, good day, my friend.
I'm having trouble locating the artifact.
Oh, really? Well, it's entirely possible that the artifact may have moved from there. I'll continue to do some more research. In the meantime, here's another possible artifact you could look into.
Okay. That's cool. Search Snowvale Sanctum for an artifact known as a model ship. Snowvale... Is that... That is in... Snowvale Sanctum? Oh no. Okay. Oh, alright, cool.
How can I help?
What's next?
Very simple. You keep doing what you're doing and stop in here from time to time if you find anything interesting. Have a look around and find the spot to display it. In addition to displaying the spoils of your adventures, I will commission and build exhibits based on those exploits. Anything of relevant consequence can be inspiring to the people.
Where should I put up the displays?
Well, here in the Hall of Heroes is where you should place any artifact of magical or historical nature. The Daedric Gallery, of course, is where anything related to the Daedra should go. And the Hall of Lost Empires is where you should display any and all items of Dwemer or Falmer nature. The armories you can display as you see fit. Lastly, the Gallery of Natural Science. If you bring some samples of flora and fauna, you can build fauna displays and plant the flora.
Tell me about the Hall of Heroes.
This central area is called the Hall of Heroes, and it's where I've designed display space for relics of a powerful magic nature and or historical significance. I've done a great deal of research about the artifacts of Tamriel at large, and created displays for a variety of relics, should you happen upon them in your travels. Like I mentioned, it seems many unlikely relics are gravitating here, and you may happen across them.
Why do you think magical relics are coming here?
Well, the most obvious reason for many relics to be appearing here in Skyrim is, of course, the refugees from Morrowind, coming here by way of Soltheim. After the Red Mountain erupted in the 4th Era Year 5, called the Red Year, most of Vardenfell was evacuated, and the relics from the Museum of Mournhold were lost, hidden, looted, and more.
Beyond that, I have observed that throughout history, a variety of prominent artifacts have always seemed to be the key players during times of great change, when great heroes would arise to overcome terrible events and rise to greatness in fulfillment of prophecy or destiny. The coming of the Nerevarine and the Eternal Champion are perfect examples of this.
Good luck.
So there's a lot of dialogue with this, and I need to listen and pay attention, so apologies. Feeling neglected. Whoa. Okay, we're not gonna...
After reading about something...
Ooh. What sword is that?
So many years.
A very elegant and beautiful sword lies displayed nicely behind the glass, but curiously is tucked away in the curator's office rather than a display in the open. Maybe I should ask Ariane about it sometime.
It's really quite rewarding to finally have it.
That's a pretty looking sword. Want it. Looks like a katana too. His notes. So I'm just gonna be looking around basically. Yeah. So we got a ton of money too. Not enough to buy a grand soul gem, but replica workbench. Okay. Display drop off. You can place items in the chest to be automatically sorted. Useful if you only want to display certain items rather than having your entire inventory sorted in using prep stations. Okay. Would you like to display all items in drop-off container? No. Okay, there's obviously a lot I need to learn. I might do some of this off camera. In the market district of Cyrdo, there's once was a barber. He was rich and famous, as he had the wealthiest clients ever dreamt of. He was blah, 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 blah. We'll read that later. Oh, I'm so excited. Can we paint? It's cool. Alright. If you've played this before, how long is the quest? Wonder if we can cook anything. Nope. Okay. Just kind of look around. Can we sleep here? Why wouldn't they let us sleep here? That's lame. Aren't we doing quests for this guy? Door? No, maybe we have a designated room. If we do, I'm not seeing it. I don't know why there would be so many beds. It seems like me and this high elf fella are the only ones in the group. Alright, we need to start filling this place. Activate? You lack the required item. Fair enough. Alright, I'm gonna head upstairs. Elder Scrolls. Even Daedra knows that Elder Scrolls are incredibly powerful.
Enjoy this place?
Ooh, here's somebody else.
Everyone seems to be in great spirits.
Someone's... I heard somebody else. Gallery, library. Alright, let's keep looking around. It said that there's a shop here. Pretty.
By the time, I do hope you're having a fine day.
I could use a nice meal if you have something ready.
Are you kidding? Of course, I always have something ready.
Home cooked meal. Okay. Any issues with the staff?
None. I must say they all do a wonderful job.
Whoop them into shape if you need us to. Anything noteworthy recently?
For my part, steady but mundane. Your pardon, but I would suggest asking Orion things more newsworthy.
How are you doing today?
Perfectly fine, thank you. So pleasant to enjoy the guests and the museum's charms.
Okay, no
Stay
quests.
safe.
What in the world? It's like little action figures. That's really cool. It really is a museum. They sell cups. This is amazing. This is really cool. Kind of silly, but it's cool. Okay, I guess we'll go do our quests. I really trying to think if we have our, you know what, I need to do this. Ignore me. I think we'll sleep at the here. I'm wondering if we should try to do the Mehrunes Dagon quest. Let's see, where's a good area for us to sleep? It's 9:09. How tired are we? I don't think I have that. Sunhelm. Now we need torches so we can see at night because we don't have night eye or anything. There we go. Nope. Come on. There we go. Okay. We're well rested, surprisingly. Okay. It says it's illegal for us to be sleeping here, but that kind of goes with the role play. I don't know if they appreciate us taking a snooze. 6, 7. So there is no plans with this character to get him to do any oh, I was gonna get a conjuration spell. That's right. For him to do any of the guild missions. So I've got a couple modded quests for him, but I hope this is a little bit longer quest. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, okay. Alright. We're off to see the wizard. Wonderful Wizard of Oz.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
An anonymous letter. Someone please help. A group of necromancers are experimenting with conjuring zombies using ancient Draugr magic, which I fear will have unintended and irreversible consequences. Okay, strange plea. Napalm. I come to you with an urgent plea. I have done unspeakable things which I have come to regret, and the consequences are imminent. If you know of the Oblivion crisis, you might know a thing about that. We'll say Napalm participated in the Oblivion crisis. Then you know I make no jest when I say the fate of Tamriel is at stake. It would be safer for us to speak further in person. Please meet me at the shrine to Stendarr, located between Fort Greymore and Rorikstead. I will lay bare my sins in Stendarr's presence. Perhaps he will grant me for forgiveness. Skjorvidville. Yeah, looks like someone's betraying Mehrunes Dagon. And for what reason they've decided to confess their sins to me. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm a troubadour. I travel the world in search of grand tales to retell in sonnet and song.
Is this interesting into NPCs? So you're a bard?
Indeed I am, but the term bard seems so pedestrian by my way of thinking. There's just a
Look at
bit
his
more
outfit.
flair to the title of troubadour. Don't you agree?
Yeah, sure. Okay. And you.
Do you need something?
Where did all these NPCs added from?
We are paying our respects to my dead husband. Henry and I lost his father in the war. Now I do what I can to get by and care for Henry.
Tendrils of thought
It must be hard. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you.
Those tendrils bind
We
our
manage.
reality together.
I just have to keep Henry entertained and out of trouble. That's really the hard part.
Napalm's not being sincere
Huh? Oh,
at all.
Sorry.
At all. He's just fainting being
okay,
human.
I guess. It's hard with Father gone. I really miss him. I wish I were older. Then I'd join up with the Legion and get my revenge on those Stormcloak rebels who killed Father. But Mother says I can't join until I'm 17.
You know what? Napalm theoretically could do the Civil War. Problem is with the Civil War is it has such overarching consequences to all the other storylines. I don't know how I'd work that in. Would be cool. I could see Napalm on the front lines. Who would he have a preference for to fight for? The Stormcloaks or the Imperials? Just point the guy in a direction and let him start swinging his sword. I don't know if he really cares. These are the political problems of mortals. I don't think that our friend gives a rip who wins. Yeah. We do want to start worshipping Mehrunes Dagon as soon as possible, which means basically we'll just say for the RP reason is he needs to get that passive bonus for Winterhunt. We can start building up percentages for worshiping him. But we'll just say that's like giving him like a tether to that god. He already has one, obviously, but he's not in Badlands. I think that's the name of that Oblivion. So, dang, good job. Let's see if we can get over there without. All right, let's look around a little bit. See if we can find. Oh, there's some people over there. A bunch of things over there. Oh crap. Okay, my favorite. Let's do some dragon's teeth. Got him. Burn, baby, burn. Okay. Looks like there's some people over there. I love having a double jump. Crap. Okay, go say hi to them. When I say hi, I mean throw a bomb of fire at them. Oh crap! Okay, let's burn them. Alright, let's see if we can get a fire bloom over there. Come on! Ooh! Okay. Where is... Did I hear a crab? Burnt body. Alright. Unlock this thing. We have a ton of lockpicks. Lockpicks aplenty. Might go over to those goblins. Show them who's up, what's up. I've messed around with those goblins numerous times. Oh no, that's not a goblin, that's Minotaur. Wonder if we can get the Minotaur mad at the... Oh, are you mad at me? For what? What'd I do? Well, you are mad. Does a good amount of damage. Whoa, he's coming after me. Oh, the goblins are fighting them. There's one way to handle it. Wow, he is chopping him down. He's pretty fast too. I'm afraid those goblins might kill me in one shot. Let's hide. I could have thrown down a smoke bomb. And then let's get out Molten Bolt. Wait for him to stop moving. We'll beat him together. There he goes. The Minotaur's almost dead. Oh, did he kill him in one shot? No, he almost did. Okay. Let's see if I can throw down a smoke bomb and get out of here. Did he lose me? Nope. No, he did not. Oh, I thought he was gonna kill me. Got him. Minotaur horn. Okay. Take your firewood. You have a mallet that weighs 30 pounds. Might have to get rid of that, but until then. More lockpicks. Anything else? Sometimes these guys have potions. Oh! Okay, fire bloom. Ah! Kablooey. Goodbye. Ah! Oh, shoot. Okay. And then let's just throw out the curl. Get him. This way? Oh, you're a coward. It says there's something over here. A fox. I don't want to see him burn. I don't feel good about that. Whoa. How cool is that? I mean, kind of disturbing, but cool. Scared me. Alright, we're way past the 30-minute mark. I'm just having too much fun. I thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next episode very, very soon. Later. As always, thank you for contributing to the Patreon. It means a lot, and I appreciate you.